Hi guys.
Mathematicians!
It's been so long since you've seen us. Probably a whole 5 minutes.
I miss them so much already.
I know. I'm sure you missed us too. Okay, we are still working with friendly numbers. Last time you looked for your tens pairs. You looked for your tens partnerships. So you looked to see if there was a 1 and a 9 in the tens place, or a 2 and an 8, or a 3 and a 7, or a 4 and a 6, or a 5 and a 5. And that's great. And we love when we can create tens because those are friendly. But there are some super friendly numbers out there in the world. And the super friendly numbers are hundreds.
Wait, so we don't just have to stop at friendly tens?
No. If you can even get yourself to a friendly 100 or 2 friendly hundreds, then it will become even easier. Because then all you're doing is adding numbers like 300 plus 400. And can you do that?
That is way easier.
Oh, okay. What about 400 plus 400?
I think I can handle that one.
Can you do 700 plus 100?
Absolutely.
Okay, see? So we really want to set Miss Leadley up for success with that. We want to get her to friendly hundreds. So if last time you only looked at the ones digit to see if you could create a friendly 10, I'm wondering if I should start to think about looking at the tens and the ones.
Oh.
In both of them, because a friendly 100 has a 0 in the tens place, so I need to make sure that I can get there, and a 0 in the ones place. So I need to make sure that I'm creating a new 10 and a new 100 by manipulating my numbers. I think we can do it.
I have a good feeling about this.
Good,
Let's
good.
try it out.
Okay. All right, Miss Leadley, what are my first numbers that I'm just going to blow you away with?
Okay, I'm excited. Let's
Okay.
see. 474.
Yes, you finally have some 7s.
Hi, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Plus 126.
Okay, so I'm still going to write my math equation this way because it just lets me see it. And so I remember last time I wanted to look at what was in the ones. And I noticed that there was a 4 and a 6 in the ones. And I know that's one of my tens partnerships. And so I'm looking at this and I'm going, I can at least choose friendly tens. But now I want to look at the 26 and the 74. So I'm going to just think in my head, okay, I'm going to add the 6 and I'm going to get to 80 plus 20 will be a new 100. So I can do it. Excellent. I can do it. I don't even have to care what's here. I just want to see if 26 and 74 create a nice, pretty 100. Okay. So, just like last time, I'm going to subtract 26, mainly because that's easier for me than subtracting 74. And I'm going to go, ooh, I have 100. Miss Leadley, is 100 a friendly number?
100 is absolutely a friendly number.
Is it friendlier than 70?
Yeah, I would say so.
Excellent.
It's a bit easier to work with.
Great. Okay, now, because I subtracted 26, I still have to do something with those 26 apples. All I've done is remove them away from my pile. I still have to put them somewhere, and I only have one option. I can only put it in 474. I don't have any other piles of apples. So I have to take my 26 apples, and I have to move them here. And then I'm going to end up with 500.
Oh, Miss Nuss, now I see why we're doing this. Holy cow. Are you serious? Is 500 plus 100 the same as 474 plus 126?
Yes.
What?
Because all I did is I said, nope, these 26 apples are complicating my life. I think they will make my life easier if they go hang out with these 474 apples. And then I moved them, and now I have 2 friendly piles.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
So cool. So 500 plus 100 is?
600.
Yes. And when I first looked at this problem, I was really overwhelmed. But then I said, wait, there's friendly numbers. Can I make any of those friendly numbers? And I could. At first, I could make a friendly 10. And then I said, no, I want to see if I can make super friendly numbers. So then I looked at 74 and 26. And I got 600.
Okay, I'm not convinced this works yet. Can we try one more?
Oh, yeah.
I
thought I was convincing.
I'm not sold yet, though. This is too good to be true.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
It is very friendly.
I'm
It's
going
super
to give
friendly.
you 2 super tricky numbers now.
They're going to be super ugly?
Yeah, of course.
No, I want pretty friendly numbers.
Nope. Okay, 517 plus 283.
All right, Miss Leadley, you gave me these ugly, ugly numbers. So then, good news for you.
Oh,
You get to solve the problem.
no! Okay, Okay, well, here we go. Luckily, I've got this super awesome strategy I think that I might be able to use. And why I think I might be able to use this is because as I'm looking at my ones, I notice a 7 and a 3, and I know that those will make 10. But then I remember that we can make hundreds too, so I'm going to go look at my tens, and I know, okay, well, if I take the 3 from 83, I've got 80, and if I add the 3 to 17, I've got 20. Oh, and I know that 80 plus 20 equals 100. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to subtract 83 from 283 to make a friendly 100 of 200.
Third graders, before Miss Lely tells us what she's going to do next, could she have also subtracted 517? Well, not 517, 17 from the 517. If you said yes, yay for you, you can pat yourself on the back.
I'm sure they said yes because they're awesome mathematicians too.
Obviously, because we're great teachers.
Well, that's probably part of it.
Mhm.
Okay, so then we can't just be like, okay, bye 83, have a nice life. We gotta add that 83 back to our other add-in, which is 517. So I'm gonna do 517 plus 83. Okay, let's see. 3 plus 7 is a 10. 8, 9. Oh my gosh, I have 600. Okay, now, oh, sweet. 600 plus 200, that is so much easier. So 600 plus 200 is 800, so I know that R is the same as 800. Now, Miss Nuss, as excited as I am about this new strategy, I'm kind of bummed. I guess you were right, this does work, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, man. Well, should we give them a chance to try it out?
Yes.
Okay. Third graders, you know the drill. We'll tell you a problem, then you will pause the video and try to solve it using friendly numbers. We would prefer that you try friendly numbers with making hundreds.
But, of course, you don't know for sure that we're about to give you a problem that lends itself to you making friendly hundreds. So you better check. Maybe it is only just tens.
I do like to trick them.
I know, me too.
Okay, well, let's see
I
if
like
we
to
can
give them
handle it.
headaches, and then I give them Advil to make them feel better.
Okay, 347 plus 453. Pause it and go solve using friendly numbers.
All right, Miss Leadley.
What? I
Well,
just did the last one.
I know, sorry. You get to do another one now. This time I'm going to ask you why you did everything. Because as my third graders know, and yours know, that's our favorite question ever. Why,
Yeah.
why?
We're kind of like 4-year-olds, huh?
We're annoying in that way.
Yep.
All right, so Miss Leadley, what's the very first thing that you did?
Very first thing I did was think about if I could make a 10 because I know that we do like to trick them. So I was like, okay, well, let's just start with seeing if I could make a friendly 10. And I saw 7 and 3 right away. So I knew, oh, okay, if nothing else, at least I can make a friendly 10. And that is an excellent place to start. But I didn't want to stop there just in case I could make my life that much easier. So then I looked at my 10s and I saw, well, okay, let's see. If I moved my 7 from 47 over to 53, I would have 60 plus 40. We can make friendly hundreds.
Okay.
So I am going to subtract 47 from 347.
And Miss Leadley, the reason that you're subtracting 47 from 347, just so I'm clear,
Yes.
is because then you'll get the ever so friendly number of 300, which is really easy or friendly to work with, right?
Absolutely
Okay.
correct, Miss Nuss.
Like you wouldn't have wanted to make it 32 because that
Why would
wouldn't have
that
done a lot for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would just make it the same amount of difficult. I'd rather work with 300.
Mm-hmm.
But then I know that, okay, now that I've taken away 47 from 347, I have to do something with it. So I'm going to give it to 453. And I know that 453 plus 47 would make 500. Then, I know I'm not just done there, but I'm super happy because I've made these numbers that are so much easier to work with. So I know that 300 plus 500 is 800, which would mean that J is the same as 800.
Or 800 is the same as J.
Yeah, true too.
Good, good. All right, Miss Leadley, I have one last question for you.
Okay, let's try it.
Why did you have to use 47 twice? Why couldn't I have subtracted 53 from this problem? Why did I have to use 47 twice?
Well, Miss Ness, you could have subtracted 53 from 453 as long as you added it to 347. You have to stay consistent with the numbers that you use, because if you take away a set amount of numbers, you have to add it back. And think about it. If we did 47 minus 47, we would get 0. So it's basically like we're not changing this problem because those numbers kind of balance each other out.
So you were telling me if I have 47 apples, like my positive, and then I get rid of or I subtract 47, then I'm going to end up with 0, so that's the same thing?
Yeah, so that tells me that I'm really not changing these numbers even though it looks like I am.
Gotcha. So really, you're moving your numbers around. Like, that's
Yes.
the way to think about it, is I'm moving my apples around.
Yes, you're just sharing them between your different piles. You're not getting rid of any or adding extra apples.
True. Okay. So, like, what I take from this pile, I have to move to my other pile.
Yes.
Okay. And then, 3 guesses what you're about to do next. You get to go solve another exit ticket because we'd like to make sure that you practice using super friendly numbers with your hundreds. And then you have one last video where we're going to talk briefly about patterns. All right, have fun.
Off you go.